By all appearances, Ethan is your typical 7th grade student. He's outgoing, he's an excellent athlete, and he's well liked by his peers. But beneath all this lies something that he's been trying to cover up for years. Ethan is dyslexic, and until recently, he thought that was only a bad thing. This is starting to change. Ethan is on the 6th week of a 10-week entrepreneurship course offered at his school. To his surprise, Ethan is discovering that the way his brain is constructed actually lends itself to becoming a successful entrepreneur. Ethan couldn't be more excited. Tonight, Ethan will be studying the online component of his course. After entering his username and password, Ethan is logged on NoticeAbility's secure learning platform. From the home screen, he scrolls down to week 6, building the customer persona. Ethan has always been a good judge of character, and he is eager to see how this applies to entrepreneurship. There are 3 video lessons this week. Tonight, Ethan will watch The Power of Diversity, how connecting with a variety of potential end users leads to effective product development.
Welcome back. We're going to continue to speak about the customer persona because this is a really important part of the process. Now, what we're going to introduce you to now is the power of diversity, speaking to a variety of different people. And that's going to enable you as an entrepreneur not just to create a better product, but to increase your social awareness, how you understand the people around you, as well as your emotional intelligence, understanding how you're feeling as an individual. So let's do a little exercise. Until now, you've been thinking about a customer, right? Just very quickly, what do they look like? How old are they? What do they like to do in their spare time? How do they dress? Now, you got to be honest with me. Did that person look remarkably similar to you? Yeah, that's human nature. The entrepreneur, however, needs to start thinking about their product from a variety of different people's perspectives, beyond just their own. So, one of the things that
Ethan enjoys NoticeAbility's video format. He can watch, pause, and rewatch the videos at his own pace until he feels comfortable with the content. Being dyslexic, Ethan is a strong visual learner and he appreciates how the videos include pictures and infographics. After watching the video, Ethan wants to test his understanding. He scrolls down to the quiz, reads the question, and chooses his answer. Correct! Take that, Sir Richard. Ethan is now prepared to do his weekly activity. He scrolls to lesson tools and prints out a guide to help him with his customer persona interviews. Ethan asks if his mother would like to be interviewed about his team's invention, a pair of gloves that you can keep warm by plugging them into your car lighter during cold weather. Ethan's mother is excited to be involved in Ethan's schoolwork. Normally, homework is a contentious time of day, marked by frustration and arguments. With NoticeAbility's curriculum, Ethan's mum feels like a collaborator in his learning instead of a disciplinarian. Once a week, Ethan meets for his NoticeAbility class with other students on IEPs. For years, Ethan has been self-conscious about these pull-out classes, but now that he's studying entrepreneurship and understands how his dyslexia is an asset in this profession, he feels less stigmatized and kind of cool. The instructor welcomes class, reviews the learning objectives from the online learning assignments, and prepares the class for their activities. Before they break into groups, the students settle in for a 3-minute mindfulness session designed by Sarah Entine, a dyslexic meditation instructor. Today's session focuses on compassionate listening, an essential tool in creating a customer persona. The group then transitions into the positive affirmations exercise, where students are encouraged to create a strength-based narrative around their learning difference.
My name is Bodhi. I'm dyslexic and I'm really good at using words.
My name is Mia. I'm dyslexic and I'm really good at baking. My name is Zoe and I'm dyslexic and I'm really good at memorizing lines for plays.
Now it's game time. The class breaks up into their soul centres, self-organised, unbridled learning centres. Here, students have complete autonomy over their discussions, provided they adhere to the conflict resolution and negotiation techniques they learned in week 3 and 4. Ethan and his team love working in the soul centres. It allows them to dig into their project in a visceral, tactile way. Students understand that they, as a team, are responsible for their final business plan and encourage each other to be accountable in the process. Like a bunch of kids working on a tree fort, their enthusiasm is genuine, supportive, and lively. With the final moments of class drawing to a close, the students reconvene and get an update from their teacher on the next week's learning objectives. As class ends, Ethan and his NoticeAbility teammates walk away with a spring in their step.